Now let's just get into it, the step-by-step way what I did. All right, so I'm gonna take you over here. You see this box right here, right? This box is worth a lot of money, way more than $6,000, way more. The potential of maybe even over $100,000, maybe even 200,000. There is no cap. There is no salary cap to what this box could be worth. I spent 80 bucks and I made $6,000. $6,000, and I only did.
I like my money crazy, man, out of control. Only real thing I count on, count my dough. No breaks, no stopping, no talking, nobody knows. East side, we ride, we fly way up, no breaks. No breaks. No breaks.
Hey family, so I'm gonna show you guys a little marketing hack. A hack that is not really a hack, but this is something that anybody can do right now in today's day and age, and it's super easy. It's way easier than like the Facebook advertising and the Google advertising and all the little bit all the little tech savvy things, right? Which those aren't even that hard, but there are some people that just will take a little bit more time to learn something like that. But I'm gonna show you guys a way that I made literally $6,000 in 2 days, guys. So I made the profits for me were about $3,000, a little bit over $3,000, like $3,200, and the rest was I paid to like employees and people that helped me out. But I brought in $6,000 in 2 days, guys. I never told you guys about this because I didn't vlog this. This is not something I vlogged. This was actually before, this was like at the beginning of my retail arbitrage journey, but this has nothing to do with retail arbitrage. This is just another outlet and another way you guys can make some serious income. And yeah, I just don't even know why I never talked about it. So I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly what I did step by step right now in this video. So make sure you hit this like button, guys. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you share the video. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified when I upload, because I'm gonna be dropping bombs like this all the time. So yeah, family, I just got back from New York. I was in New York yesterday. It was pretty cool. I did some shopping. I met up with I met an awesome friend. He's like a scientist or whatnot, and his brother does a little bit of what I'm gonna show you now. That's why it kind of gave me the idea to make this video, because I did the same exact thing, and this is still what I do to this day. But I don't vlog about this just simply because I don't know, I never really vlogged about this, but I said it in multiple videos how there are many different ways to make money. I make money many different ways, and this is one of them. This is a big cash cow for me, guys, and I'm gonna teach you guys exactly what it is. But yeah, before we do that, here's some clips of me in New York. So I'm in New York right now. I just got here, right? And I hit a workout. As soon as I got here, I hit a workout, hit Planet Fitness. And now I'm gonna get something to eat. And then we're gonna use Google to see if we can find something epic, for flips. All right, that's what we're about to do next. So this city is crazy. I forgot how crazy New York is. So many freaking people, man. It's like really crazy. But we're gonna see if we can find some good flips. And if we can find some really good flips, I'm looking for something to eat right now. This looks pretty healthy. I don't know, I might stop here. If I can find some good flips for now, I'm gonna let you guys know. I might have to buy a suitcase and bring everything home. Did a little bit of retail arbitrage. What happened was I ended up going in a total opposite direction back to where my bus is gonna be, and I ended up being like almost an hour and a half away from all the bargain stores, which was everyone was telling me, at least. Like, I went to a few stores. There was one Goodwill I went to. I found like $20 in profit, and I only spent like $4, so that was cool. And yeah, but they were telling me that the other stores like that were like 40 minutes in the other direction, and my bus where I had to go home was like 40 minutes in that direction. So I ended up just going that way towards my bus, and I did a little shopping, hung out, had a little fun, walked around the city. So that was cool. But I'll be back the 21st, and I'll probably hopefully most likely do more retail arbitrage while I'm out there. Now let's just get into it, the step-by-step way what I did. All right, so I'm gonna take you over here. You see this box right here, right? This box is worth a lot of money, way more than $6,000, way more. The potential of maybe even over $100,000, maybe even $200,000. There is no cap. There is no salary cap to what this box could be worth, and let me explain to you why. And I'm covering the bottom of this flyer that I made because this has my phone number and my website, which also has my phone number. But as you can see, I created a flyer with something called an indicia on it, and this is very important. There's an indicia on this flyer. All right, so I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna jump into what that is, what that means for those of you that don't know why I have an indicia on this flyer. Okay, that's just this and this, where it says local postal customer, and you know this postage stamp right here. All right, so this is a flyer I created. I'm gonna turn it around for you. Here's the front of it. Once again, I am covering the top half because it has my website and it has my phone number on the actual flyer, and I don't want a bunch of people calling my phone right now, so I'm covering that up, guys. All right, so yeah, this is a flyer that I created, guys, and if you can't see that, check this out. There are thousands in here. You see what I'm saying? Thousands. You see, these are all flyers, like all of them. They're like nice and crisp and brand new, and there is about 5,000 of them. Just about 5,000 of those flyers in there. Now, you've seen how I showed you on the back of that flyer there was something called an indicia, which I had printed on every last one of these flyers, which is, like I said, over 5,000 of them. And what I do, one of the marketing strategies that I use that anyone can do, you do not have to be tech savvy at all. You set up an account with the USPS postal office, and what I do is I pay the post office to mail these flyers out to any route that I choose. You can go on their website and you can look at the actual routes, guys. And if you guys are interested in exactly step by step how I choose the routes and how I look at homes and where my flyers are gonna go, I can send them to local businesses. I can send them to any. I can literally tell do a filter where I'm like, okay, only homes that make this amount of money a year I want my flyers to go to, so, or only homeowners, you know, or whatever the case. I can literally filter and make my filters any way I want to send my flyers to those types of homes, you know, $1 million homeowners or whatever the case may be, or business owner or local businesses. I can literally send these flyers to anybody that I choose. I can pick the routes and do my filters, and like I said, if you guys want to know more about that, just comment down below and then maybe I'll make a video on exactly how I do that. Now, what I do once again is I pretty much, you'll create an account with the post office, and I pay the post office to do all the hard work for me. Now, this is how, if you ever went to your mailbox and you've seen like flyers or like pizza brochures or anything like that, you know, where it's a local business, they're doing the exact same thing, but what they're doing is they're pretty much probably sending it to as many people as they can. Now, what makes me different on what I'm doing is that not only am I using filters, I designed my flyer a certain way, right? The colors, the pictures. There's a psychology to it on like the way I designed my flyers. But that's getting a little bit deeper. Like I said, if you guys want to know more about this, comment down below. I'm just gonna show you the pudding and the meat of what I did. Now, you guys know what it is. Like I just showed you, and you know what I did. I pretty much paid the post office to mail all of these out for me. Now, what happened was I paid around $100, I believe, $100 and something dollars, right? And I think I mailed out over close to 200 flyers, right? And this was one route, and this was one route in my area. And just in this city alone, not like my area, like the Northern Virginia, no, just in the city I live in. And there's another city, there's Fairfax, there's Manassas, there's, you know, just in this city alone, I picked one route in this city, right? And it was like 100 and something houses, well, close to 200 houses, 180 something houses. It cost me around $100 or $80. I don't remember the exact, because I did this a little while ago, right? And these are still here. Basically, what I did was, like I said, I paid the post office to mail these out into one one route in this area. Now, you will not believe what happened. Now, when I did that, I spent, like I said, around $100. Let's just say $100, because it might have been 80, it might have been 102, right? But I know there was over 180 houses. I remember that number. It was like 180 houses that my flyers went to, so I had to actually bundle them up. I had to bundle them up, and then you print out the little piece of paper. I could show you guys step by step how to do all this. You print out the piece of paper, and you take the flyers and that piece of paper to the post office, and you just drop it off, and they give it to the mailman, and the mailman puts it in everybody's mailbox for you. So you're paying for the hard work. It's already done. Now, when I did that, 180 flyers, about $80, $100 I paid. I literally got a bunch of little jobs, right? I did there was like a bunch of little jobs where, well, I was kind of working with a landscaping company, me and my brother-in-law. I've mentioned this before. This is what I used to do all the time. But then I got into retail arbitrage and selling online and things like that. And then when I started doing that, I was using a lot of my money to do things where I could still be a part of that business, but not have to be like doing the work. So you work smart, not harder. You work smarter. So yeah, guys, so I was getting a bunch of little jobs, and I was just kind of like giving them to him and kind of working on them with them a little bit, but kind of not. And I was still getting majority of the money because I was the one finding the jobs. And like I said, and so basically I hit a home run with my first route, and look, like I said, I still have about 5,000 left. I only did this for one route. This is like a secret sauce, right? And I've done more now, and I made a lot more money now, and I have like online marketing stuff that I can do now too as well. But this is something that anybody can do right now for anything. So one day after sending these flyers out, I got a phone call from a client who wanted their whole deck remodeled, like demolition, like break it all down and do a whole new brand new deck. And we went out and we priced it. It came up to around $6,000, guys, and it was a little bit over 6,000. And yeah, with like I said, 3,000 of that was profits to my pocket. And my team went over there and we did an amazing job. Everything, that deck is even on the website to this day, before and afters. And I made $3 grand in 2 days, right? Well, I made $6 grand, but I paid my team. I paid everybody else that actually did the work. I just kind of like came up and just checked on everything. I was like the boss, really. And I just came up like, okay, everything's going good. Oh, it's looking great. It's looking amazing, you know. And they were doing all the hard work, and I made the most money. And I only spent around $80, guys. I spent $80 and I made $6,000 in 2 days, and I spent $80 on marketing or advertising or however you want to say it, right? I spent $80 and I made $6 grand. And I only did one route. There are about like 300 routes in this area. I did one route out of 300. Like, I'm gonna have to get a multiple. I would have to get another box of 5,000 just for another city, let alone the whole Northern Virginia, right? Just for another city, I'll probably have to get another 5,000 for 5,000 homes. You know how many homes are in one city? So that was one route. I paid $80 for it and made $6 grand from 3,000 that I pocketed, and I spent $80, guys. In about 100, only 100, because I had a good sweet deal on 5,000 flyers for $100, right? So let's do that. $180 to make $6 grand. Not to mention all the little jobs. Like I found a bunch of little jobs like that I got phone calls for. It was like $100 here, $80 here, $200 here, $400 here. I think even the biggest one of my littler jobs were like a little bit over $500 to put down some sod, right? And that was just profits for me. And the rest of it, I was paying, the workers, or paying my brother-in-law to, they did the work, and I got the jobs. So guys, anyone can do this. Like I said, if you guys want to know more about like step by step how to set something like this up, just comment down below. I told you I'm here for you. You guys are my family. I'm gonna show you guys every single way I make money. It's not just retail arbitrage, guys. There's so much out there that you can be doing, and this is effort. This doesn't require a lot of effort, guys. I mean, if you wanna look more professional, you would make a website, right? You would make a website. Now we're jumping into like kind of like what Ty was talking about, was a social media marketing agency. Well, what they do is they just run ads for businesses on social media. What I do is I take it a step higher, a level higher, where I'll build my own business that, you know, it's kind of like a contractor where I'm not the actual business that does the work, but I'm just playing the middleman. So I will build a website like I did. I built a construction site, landscaping, you know, all that stuff. I built a website like that, and then I just made some flyers for my website and for my phone number, you know, to be able to contact me. And then I did a little bit of advertising with the marketing, with just the flyers alone, and it made me over $6 grand for one of the jobs. And yeah, and I have, look, I have thousands left, like thousands, 5,000, over 5,000 of them, like well 4,000 or something, because I got 5,000 in a bundle. So around 4,900 or 4,800 of them left, right? So guys, like, anyone can do this. There is no excuse, guys. This is one way. This is a big cash cow for me, like I said. And right now I haven't even been utilizing the post office method. It just dawned on me that I'm gonna do it again, because I forgot all about it, because I started, you know, I took courses for to learn how to, you know, run ads on Facebook and run ads like that. So I kind of got away from the nitty gritty, like where before Facebook was even around, before, if Facebook was to shut down right now, if Google, if the web, if like the internet was to shut down, you know what I mean, you could still do this, because you don't even need to, you could actually bring flyers to the post office and do everything there if you wanted to, right? So even with that, and this is direct contact. This is like direct, like a physical contact, where you're sending stuff to people's homes, and then they open the mailbox and they see it and they're like, oh, what is this, you know, and they read it and they're like, oh my god, I need this done. Or if you're like an indoor thing, or whatever you do, even if you're a local business, if you walk dogs, if whatever you do, like if you're a masseuse, right, you can put, you know, anything on these flyers and send it to everybody in your area and out of your area, and you'll be getting constant phone calls, guys. So this is why I still have this mini, because I started doing like online stuff and kind of got away from, wait a minute, this works so well. Like this, I did this once and it worked so well, and I'm gonna send the rest of those out, guys. And it just dawned on me, like, you know what, I vlog now, so I want to let you guys know what I'm gonna be doing again, and what made me a lot of money doing it the first time. And like I said, this business still makes me money. It was just that I was advertising other ways, like online, social media, and now I'm gonna send the rest of these out, because this is a big bonus. This is a big marketing way to make a good income and get constant phone calls. Now, guys, when you do something like this, you are dealing with clients directly. You will get phone calls, or however you set it up, unless you're just advertising for a business that's paying you a certain amount of money per month to advertise for their business. Well, then you can give the clients their direct number. If they're paying you a certain amount of money per month, you don't need the clients to call you. What I like is the clients to call me, and then I call companies, right? Whatever company I choose, and whatever's gonna, you know, give me the best percentage, or can do the best work for what they want. It's really about the client. So don't ever think about the most money. Think about getting the job done right, whatever it is you do. And yeah, so the client will call me. They'll see my flyer in their house. They'll call me and say, hi, is this such and such? I'm like, yes, this is such and such business. What are you looking to be done? And, you know, you just talk to them. Don't be, you know, it's just like, and now we're stepping in, like, it's a little bit of all of them. It's like Ty Lopez mixed within like a little bit of Grant Cardone strategies, because it's like cold calling, but you're not actually cold calling. Clients are going to be calling you, and you can't be afraid to talk, you know what I mean? And my sister is actually good at talking on the phone, so this business that I'm about to ramp this business up to where I'm gonna hire my sister just to answer all my phone calls, because she's been in that, she's worked at the bank, she's answered phones, and she's done that like customer service thing. She's really good at it. So I'm gonna hire my sister to handle all the phone calls, even though I would do it myself. But she's actually has more expertise at that, and I don't have no problem paying her. You know, so guys, this is just another way. This is just another way to make some crazy income, guys. Like there is no excuse in 2019. I didn't show you this before because I just wasn't thinking. It didn't dawn on me to just show you guys this, because legit, like, I did this way at the beginning of me like doing retail arbitrage and whatnot. I had money coming in from so many different ways, guys, and this is a big way to have some crazy income. You can do this while you have a job, if you have a job, if retail arbitrage is not working for you, if like the whole online business models are not working for you. Here you go. Here you go. There's another way to do it, guys. If you guys want to know more about this, like you want me to go dive deeper step by step, just leave a comment below, and yeah, I'll try to make videos about this type of thing, like the process and the steps, and like in depth deeper on how to actually do this. But yeah, guys, basically I spent $180 and I made $6 grand. I wish I had like actually I still do have the receipts, because I kept it for tax reasons and things like that. They're in my folders. In my folders, you gotta, you know, make sure you have everything documented. So yeah, I actually have the receipts with the client and their names and their address and whatnot. But that's way up in the, you know. And if you guys really need proof, then I can really go get it for another video. But guys, yeah, this is something that you can do right now, and there's no excuse. All right, so it's your brother. I know that was a long one where I'm just talking, but I had to let you guys know another way. This was just a left field one, but it's peace and love. I love my fam. Let's go get it. You already know it's peace and love. I am out of here, guys. Peace.
I like my money crazy, man, out of control. Only real thing I count on, count my dough. No breaks, no stopping, no talking, nobody knows.